Hi, this is Scoggett, and today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing some Jack Daniel's Hickory Smoked Pulled Chicken my way. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be smoking hickory smoking the chicken out on the smoker and making myself a Jack Daniel's barbecue sauce to pour over it. And what I'll probably have this in 2 parts, possibly 3. The first part I'll show you how to prepare the chicken and talk a little bit about that. And the second part will be the making of the barbecue sauce while the smoked chickens are resting. And I'll get started here, and I'll show you the ingredients, what you need to make the barbecue sauce. And I got them right here, but right there. These are the ingredients what I'm going to be using to make the sauce, the barbecue sauce, what's going on the pulled chicken. And I'll get in more, whenever I make the barbecue sauce, I'll get on into like the, how much cider vinegar you use and how much Jack Daniel's you use, and I'll give you the specs on that. But right now what we're going to do is we're going to be concentrating on getting the chicken ready. And what I'm going to be using on the chicken is 2 items. I'm going to be using some black pepper and some chicken seasoning. Well, three items, I'm sorry. Some olive oil. This chicken seasoning was sent to me by a very good friend and a subscriber and viewer of mine, James Ross. And he just swears by it, and I have never used it before, so I'm going to give it a try. And it's a Chef Morito chicken seasoning. And I believe this is nationwide where you can get this. He sent me some because he wanted me to try it, said it was really good, and I take his word for it. That's why I'm going to make my pulled chicken with it. And I'll go ahead and get into how you do this. Move some of this stuff out of the way. What you want to do first of all is you want to, whenever you get your chicken, this is a fryer. It's a chicken called a fryer. A fryer doesn't mean that you have to fry it in a pan or anything like that. What a fryer means is a young chicken. And what I'm going to do is and something else, whenever you get your chickens, you want to wash them off real good and get all that blood and everything off of them, and then pat them dry with a paper towel, which I've already done. And I've let this one sit out for about 30 minutes to come to kind of a room temperature before I put it on the smoker. What we want to do is go ahead and take some olive oil. And all what I'm going to do is take the olive oil and I'm just going to pour some on it and just rub it in, like on the skin. I'm going to rub it on the skin and up inside here. And I went ahead and took a knife and kind of cut this so I can get in there real good with everything, with the olive oil and seasonings. You just want to kind of rub it on the olive oil. And what the olive oil is going to do, and if you don't have olive oil, just use any oil that you like. It's going to crisp up the skin and make it really, really nice. I'm going to go ahead and turn it over and do the same thing. Just kind of get the olive oil all around here and up inside here. Just like that. I'm going to go ahead and turn this back over. I'm going to give my hands a wash. With some soap. Because I'm going to be putting the seasonings on. And I don't want to get the seasonings all over my hands and such. Well, they're going to get on my hands, but I don't want it. I want to be clean when I do so. going to go ahead and take the chicken seasoning. This is the backside. I'm going to have this as the backside one I'm going to put down on the smoker, and this side is going to be side up. So what I'm going to do is just put some of that seasoning just all over the chicken here and kind of rub it in even. Just get it all good, and ooh, that looks good. It even looks good. It's bringing them out like a real nice color. Take some black pepper here. I'm just going to put it on there, just like so. Kind of rub that in, all up in the skin. And you can use any kind of rub seasoning you have. This is just what I'm using today. You can use, if you want pepper flakes in there, like hot pepper flakes, you can make it hot if you want. It's however you want. I'm just showing you how I'm doing it. You don't have to do it my way. You can do it your way. I'm going to go ahead and turn this over, and we're going to do the same thing on this side. Get some of this chicken seasoning, put it on the outside, and then I'm going to get some, well, I'm going to put some on my hand. I'm going to get it all up in there. And this thing, ooh, that gives a nice, really nice color to it. It's got a real nice color to it. Just want to give a shout out to James Ross. I appreciate you sending me this to try out, and it really looks good, and I know it's going to make this chicken taste good. I've never tried it before, but I already know. Your barbecue expertise and mine, I think we know what we're doing. At least I hope we do. Put a little pepper on it. I'm going to put a little pepper on my hand and get it back all the way under this skin. Just like that. This thing's going to be ready to put on the smoker. I'll wash my hands off. It's going to be ready to put on the smoker. Fixing to go out there after I end this video, and I'm going to put it on the smoker. I don't feel a need for to show you how I put it on the smoker, but I will mention that this side down, just like with the wings parts down, like this. That's how I'm going to put it, and I'm going to smoke it just like that. And when I put it on the smoker, I'm going to smoke it at right around 300 degrees for about 2.5 to 3 hours. Then I'm going to go ahead and bring it in, let it rest for about 30-45 minutes. And during that time, I'll have my second video, and I'll show you how to make the sauce to go on it. And I'll show you how we pull it up. Whenever you do the pulled chicken, you want the internal temperature to come to at least 180 degrees. You got to bring it up there, or else it won't pull right. And something else is today I'm going to be fighting the wind here in Tornado Alley, Texas, because the wind is kicking up 35-40 miles per hour, and it's like 50 degrees out there. And I'm going to put it on my Oklahoma Joe smoker. And if you're not familiar with the Oklahoma Joe, you can go back to some of my videos, and I'm cooking on the Oklahoma Joe. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put this on the smoker, and while it's smoking, I've got like 2.5 to 3 hours to kick back and relax. I'm going to go ahead and sit myself some Jack Daniels on the rocks and just kick back and let it do its course. I appreciate you watching the video. I appreciate all you subscribers. And James Ross, I appreciate you again for sending me this chicken seasoning, and then it makes that chicken really look good. And I know it's going to taste good. And going to go out there and put it on the smoker. So I appreciate all you subscribers, all you viewers, and I'll have the second video coming up. I'll show you how to make the sauce, how to pull the chicken, and y'all take care.